When you think of the word king or the concept of king, what do you think of? Power, glory, riches, wealth, right? Did you think of any of the things you saw in that reading? Mockery, beating, pain? I doubt it. And yet that's what Jesus endured. There's some thought that what's going on here is actually that the soldiers are playing a game. And I realize that kind of sounds crazy, but on the paved stone in Jerusalem, they found a spot real close to where the soldiers were barracked that has a kind of a crazy-looking doll picture. It's like a stick figure, and we're pretty sure that it was some sort of a dice game that the soldiers would play, and that they would roll the dice and move their markers around this picture of a doll, and then they would do to a real doll whatever it was that their dice roll came to. So if the dice roll said, put a staff in the doll's hand, they put a staff in the doll's hand. And if it said, put a crown in the doll's head, they put a crown in it. And at one point, for some reason, there was one that said, you now get to beat the snot out of the doll. I know, it kind of sounds a little mindless, doesn't it? But we think that once per year, Pilate let the soldiers do it to a real prisoner. Who better to do it to than the King of the Jews? Can you imagine? The almighty ruler of the universe bending, humbling himself to the mindless dice game of sinful human beings like us. That doesn't sound like a king, does it? But you know why he did it. He did it because that's what you and I needed to happen so that you and I could be saved. Jesus was willing to humble himself to this extent because he wanted you and he wanted me to have a place with him in heaven forever. Is there any earthly king who would do such a thing? No. Oh, what a humble king we have. Oh, how different he is. Oh, how much better he is. Amen?